Come with me to opening day at the one and only Meadow Lane. If you haven't heard of this gourmet grocery store, you are probably living under a rock. I'm not even kidding.
I'm opening a gourmet grocer in Tribeca, and today we're taste testing the gluten-free chicken nuggets going in Meadow Lane.
Does that look like cooked chicken to you?
Okay, so today we have kind of a continuation on a video that I made a long time ago talking about the Erewhon grocery store. If you didn't see the video and don't know what that is, it's basically a Whole Foods on steroids, wildly expensive for the celebrities and rich people of the LA area. Now we get to talk about the NYC version called Meadow Lane. Overpriced food, a pretentious atmosphere, along with an influencer CEO makes for a very interesting situation. We have a lot to go over today, so let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But let's start off with a little bit more information.
Does New York City need another luxury grocery store?
It was really nice in there. I mean, the food is super expensive, so we haven't tried it, but we'll see.
Meadow Lane, the newest luxury grocery store in New York City's Tribeca, offers your everyday grocery items, prepared foods to more bougie options, including $750 caviar and $75 matcha powder.
I don't think anywhere needs a luxury grocery store, but do they want it? And based on the lines on a Tuesday afternoon, it would suggest to me that there is a desire and a demand for it, but not necessarily a necessity.
The store's fame is fueled by social media and has gotten mixed reviews. There are a few complaints, from rodent sightings during construction to turkey chili missing food allergy labels.
And I look inside, that's totally cheese. And they didn't label it.
Okay, so we're going to get into a little bit more of the issues in a second, but we'll take a look at the comments and the founder. The CEO is exactly who I pictured. Of course, the founder is a billionaire heir. Everyone walking in needs to be taxed 100%. New Yorkers aren't curious, influencers are. Kind of hit the nail on the head there. Mind you, the real New Yorkers who have been there for years, born and raised, can't even afford to live here anymore, and this is what you're all excited about. But because this guy does have a social media presence, it brings a lot of the hype. I opened up a gourmet grocer in Tribeca, just showing a ridiculous line of people waiting there to give them money for the wildly overpriced food. This is truly embarrassing for New York City. The most insufferable people you know now have a place to shop. Just what the city needed, an overpriced grocery store made exclusively for influencer tourists to visit. Love it. Gourmet grocery, yeah, it's time to reset society. So strange to see people lined up for groceries. There were so many more comments like this. But we could take a look at the profile with 140,000 followers. So he could bring in a lot of his fan base to try the store, spend a ludicrous amount of money, probably make a video talking about the food, and the marketing keeps spreading and spreading. Because the video that's up on screen right now is one of hundreds that are nearly identical. They go into the store, spend $200-300 on items, and then just taste test it in front of the camera saying, yeah, it's good. It better be for the price. And then somehow that makes the viewers of that video want to do it as well. But we could go over to one of the CEO's videos and what he's uploading.
I'm opening a gourmet grocer in Tribeca, and today we're taste testing the gluten-free chicken nuggets going in Meadow Lane. This is definitely one of my favorite items on the menu. Like, if I had to pick one, I think it would be the nuggets. We decided on these being gluten-free only because the breading is identical to a non-gluten-free breading. I wouldn't have picked it if it didn't have the crunch factor. I promise. So everybody wins, okay?
All right, I don't think I have to say anything. It's just a perfect transition into the next clip.
Does that look like cooked chicken to you? Wait, not to be a hater, but I've been thinking about these all day. So I went to Meadow Lane this morning, and I think my chicken nuggets were raw, and I thought I was just like confusing myself. And then I posted something on my story, and people were like, oh, mine were raw too. Cut another one open. This was the one literally the only thing I've eaten was this one, and I bit into it, and this is what it looked like. And I was like, that looks a little bit raw to me. I don't know, like, these are cold right now, but does that look raw to you? I don't know if it's just like, if they're just like juicy chicken nuggets, but I'm like, this looks pink. It most definitely looks like pink to me. So I don't know if I should like cook them more, or this is the one that I ate earlier, which I feel like is probably like does that look like cooked chicken to you?
They're frying frozen chicken. This is the second Meadow Lane video I've seen today. Another girl had a reaction to the chili. That was the clip we saw earlier where there was cheese in it and they didn't put anything in the ingredients list. Health inspector, now how does it look both uncooked and dry at the same time? Do not eat and do not cook them more, just throw them away. Why do they have a weird white film on them as well? A little bit raw, ma'am, they're still clucking. Finally, a real review that isn't from his friends. Because there are a lot of NYC copy and paste influencers that have made the same post and they are all over social media. However, we could get more of a realistic review of the store with this next clip.
If you don't want to shop here, you don't have to shop here. I think people have this misconception that there's a sense of elitism here.
Today, we're at the most controversial grocery store in the world, Meadow Lane.
There have been a lot of TikTok videos about people finding raw chicken nuggets. There's a bouncer out front of the grocery store. Ooh, there's a mirror, by the way, in case you want to check yourself out. Me shopping. We got our basket. Let's head to the prepared food section. Oh no. Oh no. He's putting down sold out Post-its. Let's go over. No. No chicken nuggets. And it's only 3 o'clock.
All we have left are the salads. Have Caesar salad for $15.
Is there any protein?
It's got a lemon.
There's some sauces, I guess.
I'm so glad they have dates.
I did find it a little underwhelming.
There was something very Black Mirror about the space. You weren't sure exactly where to stand, but you always felt like the store was calling you poor.
Goodbye, Meadow Lane. Bye, Meadow Lane.
A luxury store and the sold out signs are post-it notes? Mind blowing, he's 28 and looks like he's 45. Honestly, I can't say much. I'm the same age as him, and people think that I look way older. Yet another social experiment. We have $20 strawberries, $30 baristas, and a $250 iPhone sock. Now Meadow Lane. We're starting to connect all the dots, I guess.
And we are back to crashing out. Yeah, I had a high for like a day, and now it's a low. And I'm gonna try and embrace that because what else am I gonna do? I didn't show you. I'm having the Chinese chicken salad. Dressing, phenomenal. We've got romaine. A lot of people think we use iceberg in some of our lettuces. We don't. It's romaine and cabbage in here.
Okay, I'm just cutting it off there. I don't know how long he's been on social media or an influencer, but I feel like he has to know how to read a room, right? Just the way that he's acting does seem pretty pretentious to me. I don't know, I could be wrong, but it just doesn't seem like a good look in today's society to me.
How beige pilled do you have to be to wait in line 2 hours for $15 chicken nuggets that are currently best known for being salmonella Russian roulette? In case you haven't heard, New York's hottest club is Meadow Lane. This gourmet grocer has everything: egg salad, chopped salad, the design appeal of an upscale dermatologist, or one of those fake towns for kids, a Korean-inspired Capri Sun brought to you by an Australian, merch on a silver platter, and your favorite New York influencers who are not boring, they are just hungry. This Erewhon dupe was rumored to be opening forever ago, and now that it's here, the lines are crazy, and even Vogue is in the room here, but nobody seems to be reading it. Meadow Lane isn't Zabar's or the dearly departed Dean and DeLuca, and it's also not Erewhon, which has turned into a giant pink and white cash cow that they milk for smoothies now.
So with that, we're going to go on a bit of a side tangent, because while I was looking up this topic, I found out that Erewhon is starting to creep into NYC. Maybe they knew Meadow Lane was coming and all the hype and how much money people are willing to spend, so now we're also blessed with more videos like this.
I have the first real Erewhon smoothies in New York City from their new tonic bar. So basically this morning I got a push notification from Postmates saying I was in delivery range for Erewhon smoothies. Obviously I pressed checkout immediately. It was $84 for these 3 smoothies, but it's all in the name of research. You obviously can't pick it up, but you can get delivered if you are in a mile of their West Village location.
So if you really wanted to spend almost $100 on 3 smoothies, you can if you live nearby one of the NYC locations. It isn't a full-blown store. I guess you could only get it from Uber Eats and Postmates. So along with the ridiculous price, you'll also pay fees on top of it. But we can go over to some of the comments. $84 is insane. I agree. I love how we have food scarcity and people are starving, but a smoothie is $25. Can this stay on the West Coast? So they taste terrible? I'm hearing they don't taste the same as the ones in LA. I don't think they taste exactly the same, but definitely need work. So that $84 really isn't worth it if it didn't even taste good. But if you didn't want to stand in the line for 2 hours to get into Meadow Lane, there are many other stores that I found people comparing. One up on screen right now, Butterfield or Meadow Lane. Had no idea what that was either, but we got videos of them comparing the chicken salad, and then all you got to do is type it into the TikTok search. Butterfield Market is an upscale grocery store located on Lexington Avenue. So thank God, if you didn't want to wait out in the NYC cold, you could go into many other upscale stores and waste all your money on just a few items.
So far, one of the best coffees I've had.
Something interesting is that they're selling ketchup for like $9, like water,
really interesting.
caviar.
I think I spent like $94.
That's $100. Okay. This was $50.
40 something.
I didn't buy anything.
$55 or less than you thought.
You know, a little bit more, but it's okay. It's the experience, I'll say, yeah.
I came for the chicken salad. Once Bethany Frankel said it was really good, like I was like, I need to try.
I really like Bethany Frankel, and I know like she had a lot to say about his chicken salad, and so I definitely want to try it.
I did see Bethany's chicken salad review, but other than that, I hadn't seen anything else.
How long did you wait in line?
Probably like 7 minutes. I came on Friday, but the line was like 2 blocks down, so I didn't go.
So I have no idea who this Bethany person is, but we could go over to the comments first. The Valley Girl accents in NYC is frying me. Not one NY accent was heard. I swear it's a social experiment. Not a single actual New Yorker. Why are they all talking like that? The voice fry. There were hundreds of comments like that, but the influence and marketing of people making videos like we're about to see just work, I guess, because you had several people going over there just for the chicken salad because one woman said that it was good online. I'm just amazed how all of this has gotten so crazy.
Here's what $130 gets you at the newly opened Meadow Lane. Got so many goodies, so we're gonna do a little taste test. Here's the chicken salad, minced, which I like. This egg, I saw somebody eating this. Marinated, soft-boiled egg, like the yolk is perfection. This is like the best egg ever. Now for the egg salad. It's made with sour cream. This LA chopped salad. If you've ever been to LA and you've gotten the La Scala salad, which is like the best chopped salad in the world. And then we just got some berries, huge size for reference.
God, I'm so sick of these influencers. Wait a second, they sell Driscoll berries? The ones I could get at the deli or bodega? How much is he charging? If you do a little bit more digging, you find out that they're charging $14 per box. When we have another comment here, I get Driscoll berries at Walmart. Probably not selling them for $14 there, but these kinds of videos just do not stop.
Come with me to opening day at the one and only Meadow Lane. If you haven't heard of this gourmet grocery store, you are probably living under a rock. I'm not even kidding. But anyway, here's the rundown. Bunch of us got hats served on a literal silver platter for waiting in line, so that was a nice touch. This place is kind of like Disney World. They even have custom flavor Cafe Pana pints. I was actually the most excited for the LA chopped salad, which is a dupe of the La Scala one in LA. Like, look at those Moz balls. I had to get both the chicken tenders and nuggets for research, of course.
Okay, I can't handle anymore. We're cutting this off. You guys get the gist for the videos, the store, the prices. I just think that this is so ridiculous and out of touch with reality for so many people right now. But I guess others will still line up just to make their influencer video on TikTok. So that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. YouTube thinks you'll like this video popping up on screen right now, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and I'll talk to you guys later.